as a jewelry designer, craftsmanship is really important to me. I want my pieces to be durable and safe to wear just as much as they're going to be beautiful and unique. And so I've been working on a ring to attach to a couple of projects that I've been working on for some hand chains. And let me just tell you, the first round was kind of good. I actually made a video where I showed you guys to make how to make the first ring that I thought of to use as the attachment for the hand chain to go on the finger. And it kind of worked out, but wear and tear, I always wear my pieces after I make them to make sure that they are durable as well as pretty. Anyways, I wore this piece to a party and I really just wanted to test the wear and tear for the night, see how it, performed essentially. And it unfortunately snagged against whatever I was wearing at that time, and the chain broke off of the ring. Now, that's kind of a good sign. It meant that the ring is durable, but one thing that I noticed is that part of the attachment, the way I wrapped it, it was actually loosened. So I had to go back to the drawing board and, of course, came up with something else that I thought would be a lot better. This one's definitely more secure and it is a completely different design, and I like this design a lot better. It's more proportional and it gives me some room to extend or expand on the design for the ring or further the hand chain design. So let me show you guys what I've been working on. So this is the initial design that I had for the hand chain. This is the exact ring, and this is the hand chain attachment where the link broke. But this is the ring, the first ring design. And what I was saying is that this is the part that got loosened. I don't know if you guys can see that moving. And one of the things I don't want to happen is when someone is wearing this is for it to snag and this part comes out completely. So let's look at the new design. I had myself a lab session yesterday, what I call my so-called lab sessions. And this is the new design that I came up with. And so what I was talking about earlier about this design giving me some room to expand on how I would design the hand chain, how I would design this. If I wanted to say, for example, stack another ring here to extend the hand chain from here all the way up through the fingers, I have a loop right here, which is perfect to make an attachment to. So that's what I was kind of talking about, expanding on my designs. And so this was the first iteration. Getting a little closer. This was the first iteration and it turned out pretty good, but it's still, because this loop is just attached right behind here, I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more secure and polished. And so, of course, I did a second variation where I wrapped it twice, which would definitely make it a lot more secure. But if you can tell right here, it just stops right there. And that's still a huge potential for snagging and potential a safety issue if it gets caught on skin or finger. Um, so I decided to keep this part of design because I like the double line right here. I like this detail right here. It gives it a little bit more flair than it does with this one. Just adds a little bit more, design element to it. So this is the final one that I decided to go with. They look very similar, but on this one, I kind of went a little bit further around and wrapped the wire on the inside. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, on the inside of the ring. So in here, it's still smooth. You can see the wire there, but it's still smooth. It's not snagging, it's not, poking out or anything like that. And so I really want to go with this design for all of those reasons, especially in 18 gauge wire. This is 20 that I used to make this. If I go with like an 18 gauge, it would definitely be a lot more sturdy, but it looks great on the finger. They all do, in fact. So this is the design that I'm going to move forward with when creating my hand chain projects. And yeah, I am so happy to share this with you guys. You guys can let me know which design you like better. And if you want to see a full tutorial on how I make this guy here, definitely let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure you'll catch on to this one because it's super easy. It's really easy, but with wire, you know, sometimes it gets a little bit finicky. So that was my only trouble, is really getting a handle of something so tiny, because this ring is probably a size 7. Yeah, size 7. And yeah, little details like this are very much harder to design and handle than the more, you know, larger pieces. So yeah, let me know which ones you guys like, or which one you guys like, and let me know if you want to see a full tutorial on how I created this ring. Talk to you guys in the next one.